We're joined by Eugene Mirman.
Hello.
Hey.
Eugene,
Hello.
what I know about you is that you are very funny and that you have 9 now seasons of Bob's Burgers, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's great. We just finished actually this last week the 8th season recording, and then in the fall we start back recording the 9th season. So there's also like a cookbook, like somebody made a lot of recipes and then they were put into a book of all the, because the rule for the specials is each burger has to be something you could eat. Like it can't be a pun where you're like, I wouldn't eat a wood burger. So the specials are both puns and edible.
In your Marvelness, like how did you come into because everybody comes into the Marvel universe at their own like point, right?
So I think for me in the early 90s, or basically the early 90s, I read X-Men and Wolverine and Daredevil and The Punisher and Spider-Man, and, I was a 90s Marvel loving kid and remain so.
Is there one particular one that kind of inspired you to get into the work that you're doing now?
Is there? Sorry, I like to think of myself as like a more of a jolly Wolverine.
If you could have a superpower,
what would it be?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe if whatever, like whispering. If you could, and then something great would happen. Like I don't know. That's not a good answer. I think I'm supposed to say I want like indestructible claws or to fly around.
You're happy with just the ability to whisper?
Well, no, it'd be like I'd mumble something and then that thing would come true. I guess I'm describing magic. I think I just want to be magic. So I would want my power to be like, meh, 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 and then the thing happens. But it would be unnerving. Like it'd be like someone in a corner whispers and then a really nice electric car appears. And then they go to a pretty good restaurant.
Well, we are in San Diego after all. Lots of electric cars and good restaurants out
Exactly.
Speaking of cars, did you have a chance to see the Marvel car downstairs, the Hyundai?
No, I didn't.
It is an exceptionally tricked out Hyundai prototype. It's pretty amazing.
What are its powers? I feel like I should, for this alone, get a free Hyundai, I guess.
I mean,
like, I don't know if that's why am I even saying their brand without being given a car. I could right now say terrible things about their car.
No.
But I won't.
Great.
Because I'm assuming they'll just give me a free car for putting up with all this branding chat.
Well, I know that the one downstairs
but how is it tricked out?
You can't touch.
What do you mean?
So that's power number 1.
Oh, you're not allowed? Can you go in it?
I was not allowed to touch it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But if you're a cartoon character, can you then sit in it?
But then speaking of cartoon characters, Bob's Burgers.
Yes.
Let's talk more about this amazingness. 9th season. What are fans looking forward to?
Well, so the 9th season, so the 8th will air, but the truth is the 9th, we start recording it probably in September.
Oh, great.
So I don't know what's planned because we haven't,
So you haven't pulled it out of your head?
No,
not
well,
magic
also
yet.
the scripts are written and then we record them and then and then they air about a year later.
Okay.
So I know stuff from season 8 that'll air next year, but season 9, it'll air in like a year and a half.
Okay.
While season 8 will air in like 2 months or something, 3 months, something like that.
So season 8.
Yeah, yes, and those are all very fair questions. I should absolutely know what's happening in season 8. And a normal person on a thing would have prepared all the answers. But I'm like, I remember it being very fun. I remember there's some really fun episodes and some really great guest stars who I am unable to name.
Nice. So I heard a little rumor that Bob's Burgers is actually going to hit the giant screen.
Yes,
big screen.
I heard that same rumor.
Right? But you can neither confirm
No,
nor
I think
deny?
I can confirm, meaning it was announced, but I don't know the details of it. But I can confirm that I also think there's a movie being made, but I don't know the details of exactly. But I believe there will be a movie, and I think they announced the date it'll be on, which is basically July 2020.
Awesome. Well, and that's because you've been busy. You've been pretty busy right now, so no one can expect you to know everything. You have a comedy tour.
I do. I am hitting 4 cities in the United States. One of them twice.
Nice.
So I'm going to be in Fort Collins.
What?
Fort
I
Collins.
used to live there.
Really?
I'll hook you up, man.
Great. I'm going to be there. Well, tell me where to go. Are there good restaurants?
I mean, they're not paying me to say them on the live stream.
Okay. Yeah. They didn't pay me to ask
No.
and not know the answer.
I used to work there, man.
Oh,
So,
great.
yeah.
So, yeah, I'll be in Fort Collins. I think it's August 7th and Denver August 8th. Portland, Oregon, August 9th.
Okay.
And then Seattle with the cast of Bob's Burgers for the 30th anniversary of Sub Pop Records.